long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So the flap sweat going on at the Black Pills must be extraordinary. That's Kojak in the background playing with his giant pickle. And I think it just adds to the atmosphere. So it was announced on World of Real, which is a very legitimate website, that the Ray movie is postponed indefinitely, which means it's been canceled. Now for the flap sweat. The Black Pills, I need to stop, have been proven wrong over and over and over and over and over again. The story behind this is even funnier though, but watching them try to maneuver around what they've guaranteed their subscribers is truly hilarious, because they can't. It's done. They were told last, November, that that's Kojak playing with his big pickle. Okay, just to remind you guys. They were told last November through Daisy that she hadn't even seen a script. Now it appears that the writer, Stephen Knight, did get a script, but it was so full of notes that he's decided, fuck it, and it looks like he's going to walk away from it. This is pretty much, I would say, time to gloat. And really, why he even jumped in to Kennedy's defense here. I really wish the dog would stop doing that. Is hilarious to me. He wants to get back into Hollywood. Well, you're not going to get back into Hollywood by writing a script to a movie no one wants. Okay, again, for the cheap seats, for the Black Pills, this was never going to happen because no one, including Disney, wanted this. Okay. He did it to try to get back into Hollywood and got frustrated with Lucasfilm because he kept getting notes back, probably from Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and others saying, this is shit. This is unfilmable, which is exactly what Sparrow said. Okay, so what we've got here now is a wide open, Kennedy-free era coming. Okay, this was her thing. She wanted to do it. And it took Jon Favreau officially saying we are taking season 4 of Mandalorian and we've taken it and put it into a movie script. And we're taking Din and Grogu to the theater. That sucked all the wind out. They tried to come back with more stuff harassing Daisy on Deadline. And Jason Ward basically said that he was pretty sure there wasn't going to be a Rey Skywalker movie. Of course, how is he going to show off to his inappropriate girl friends? Okay, it is really, to me, interesting watching all this happening now. This is just Tuesday. Okay, we've got the Rey movie not happening now, for sure. And John and Dave, full steam ahead with what they're going to do. Dave Filoni developing Ahsoka Season 2. And what does that mean? Because Ahsoka Season 2, as per Sparrow, Ahsoka Season 2 is when World Between Worlds was supposed to come in, and they were going to change everything. Okay. This tells me that I believe truly we are very close to a Kennedy I'm leaving announcement. Okay. I really do believe that. It's the 16th of January. We've only got 3 weeks till February, and apparently, from what we were told, Iger gave Kennedy till February to decide when she was going to leave. Okay. And it's right around the corner. So I think, Cameron and I were both talking, I think she bent the knee. All right. Now, personally, I wish they would just release the emails, because I guarantee you Pablo Hidalgo is involved with it in the whole 9 yards. But let's talk further.
For 10 long weeks, the Star Wars company labored on the suburban London sound stages, bringing to life a film that had begun as an idea with George Lucas 3 years before.
Urinal cakes? I don't believe this. All these years, the doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? She'd give anything to keep this quiet. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
So, let's talk more. All right, upcoming Rey Star Wars movie delayed indefinitely. Stephen Knight said, fuck it, I'm sick and tired of this. Why? He never put together a script that the powers that be at Lucasfilm liked. Too many notes, and he decided to work on his Peaky Blinders movie rather than the Star Wars script. Now, think about it. Let's go back in time. Damon Lindelof goes on the record, officially says, the Rey movie's done. They're not doing it. Disney told me they're not doing it. Week later, Daisy is dragged out in front of everybody at Celebration saying she was coming back to do a Rey Skywalker movie. By Kennedy, we discussed it in today's video this morning and the live video I just put out. And then as I was doing the live video, this now canceling, which is what this is without saying it's canceled, came out. And I was live when it was announced. I saw it come over live, and I announced it there. Star Wars Theory's got a big video up. I'm sure he'll have people crying about it. Me, thanks be to Jesus Christ, King of endless glory, is all I can say. It's time for Kennedy to pack it up. So again, what does this mean? Okay. It's only at World of Real, but it's a pretty legitimate source. And the crybaby, I think is Jason Ward minion, crying about it, was the one that put it out on X. And what I think again is Iger gave Kennedy a time frame. You will announce your retirement, or I am going to drop the emails. Personally, I wish you would just drop the emails. I think it would be great. But there's obviously something going on in order to get this moving, okay? Because last week was crazy with news. This week is crazier with news, okay? So now it's not happening. The Rey movie is officially canceled, as far as I'm concerned. Now, how the Black Pills handled their flop sweat, I don't know. Okay, what are they going to say? You know, we've got people running around making up stories about a trilogy for Kathleen Kennedy, and it's even on IMDb. Does Lucasfilm even know it's on there? I mean, look, you know, when you look at IMDb, just remember, when the Book of Boba Fett came out, before the last episode, Harrison Ford was listed as being in the last episode, and he didn't show up. He was there, they took him off of the listing, and then he didn't show up. IMDb is not exactly stellar as far as information, and if you have an IMDb Pro account like yours truly does, you can go in and screw some things around. Now, I've never done that, but when I see things like Kathleen Kennedy has a Star Wars trilogy, and not one listing for Daisy Ridley in a Star Wars movie, but two, I know bullshit when I see it. Okay? I know bullshit when I see it. All right? And it's not to be trusted. Okay? Daisy being vague, she doesn't know how to handle it. Yeah, you know, the fact that Stephen Knight in the World of Real article basically is frustrated with Lucasfilm. But again, the work he did hand in was so bad they had to send it back with notes. Obviously, he doesn't know anything about Star Wars. And really, when you look at Rey, what does she exactly have to do with Star Wars? Okay? Nothing. All right, she's the least Star Wars character I've ever seen. Okay, which is another thing. All right? It's another thing. So this has been a good news day, you guys. It really has. And I'd like to thank all the newbies for jumping on board. This has been a lot of fun the last 2 weeks, because back in 2018 and it got really frustrating and really, it was making people angry, okay? And I was one of them. And it took real soul searching to see where the answer was. And it was the investors and stock prices, okay? COVID, I think, actually pushed this to the forefront now that Kennedy has to go. And they have to fix what they broke. Okay? But the fact of the matter is they're reporting Stephen Knight is basically going to abandon the project. Does my little heart really good. Okay? And the Black Pills twisting and writhing and gnashing their teeth. Good for them. Awesome. Excellent. I can't think of a better Tuesday. All right? This is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.